Hello YouTube, and welcome to part 2 of the Eyre Peninsula series. We're here in Coffin Bay and we're going to head northwest along the coast up to Smoky Bay. We're going to take in a famous beach that was part of a Mel Gibson movie back in 1982 or 84. And we'll take in Talia Caves, or the Woolshed Caves, before finishing up in Smoky Bay. So grab yourself a frothy, relax, enjoy guys. Where they filmed the 1981 movie Gallipoli, starred a young Mel Gibson. A short drive from the stunning Gallipoli Cove, we have Greenly Beach and Point Drummond. We arrived around lunchtime and grabbed a bite to eat while enjoying the stunning views over the cliff top. There's a wooden bench perched up on the cliff overlooking Point Drummond. While I was checking out the views, I noticed a pod of dolphins playing in the surf. So I sent the drone up for a closer look. Looks like there was a dozen or so dolphins in the pod, and they may have been feeding as I saw they were chasing a small school of fish. There's also a dirt ramp leading down to the small beach, and as we can see a couple of caravans come up beside the cliff, we didn't bother going down. So it was getting late in the afternoon, so we jumped back in the D-Max and headed around to Greenly Beach and set up camp. Well, we just set up camp here at, we're just on Greenly Beach in a campground called Wattle Campground. I'm not sure if you can see behind me, that is Greenly Beach Hill, I think, or mountain. You can climb that, it's a 45-minute return walk apparently. But we're absolutely buggered today. Spent all afternoon trying to find the Greenly Beach rock pool. Went up and down mountains and across the rocks trying to find it. And there's a few other people looking as well, they couldn't find it, but I think it might have been a high tide, so it's all underwater. So we'll go back in the morning. I'm pretty sure I know where it is, and we'll check it out, hopefully. There's a lot of campgrounds here at Greenly Beach. This one was $5 per person per night. and it's not very big. It's only about the size of a roundabout, so you probably fit 2-3 people maximum in here. At the moment we've got it all to ourselves. And just down the road there was Tombot, I think it was called. That looked a lot bigger. And then there's a free camps just down on the cliffs, about maybe 2 or 3 kilometres from here. Yeah, and that's a nice beach down there. I'm not sure what the beach is called. It's just the next beach down north of Greenley Beach. And there's people swimming in there, and there's actually people surfing and rock fishing off the rocks. And that was a free camp. And you can get caravans in there. There's probably about 8 or 10 big caravans in there, right on the cliff's edge. And you can have dogs there as well. I think you can have dogs here as well. It's not a national park or anything. Yeah, so we're just going to have a quiet afternoon. It's a couple of hours to go before sunset, and then we'll get the fire going and have a cook up. But we're just going to relax for a bit because both myself and Jacob are buggered, aren't you, Jacob? Yeah, tired, isn't it? A lot of walking up and down hills, across rocks, trying to find these rock pools.
Oh, how it burns. We barely started on every turn. Keep moving further, and all of my broken bones mend with your love. We never learn, we just keep going until it hurts. We keep it rolling, and all of my broken bones mend with your love. And there you go and give it to me, so you get me feeling like I always should be dancing in your arms.
Behind me here we have Eyre Beach. This is a famous beach on the Eyre Peninsula, and you can camp here. It's got some excellent camping facilities. Got bins and everything here. Haven't got toilets, you have to be self-sufficient in toilets and water, but this will be a good spot to camp up for a few days. The swimming here is pretty safe, and it's even got a bit of a surf break here. Very popular beach on Eyre Peninsula. Well, here we have the lovely Loch's Well. It's only a few kilometres down the road for Eyre Beach. It's absolutely stunning. You've got a massive climb down the cliff on a, they got a staircase there, but it's, just looking at now, it would have to be 100 metres high. So I'm not looking forward to the climb back up. It's absolutely beautiful, stunning beach. You can't swim here. There's signs everywhere saying no swimming or surfing. There's strong rips and undertows. When the salmon are running, this is a famous salmon beach. So people come down here in the droves to catch the elusive salmon, and I believe mulloway as well.
Yesterday there was sun and there was rain.
A few kilometres north of Elliston, we turned left onto Clifftop Road to check out the headland sculptures and famous wooden thongs.
I met an old man. I said, tell me your story. He took out an old pen and wrote something for me. Then he kept walking on down the road, and I watched him disappear like smoke. And I thought I'd just seen a ghost. Then I looked down at what he wrote.
Well, we've woken up to another glorious morning, and today there's no wind and looks like it's going to be a nice sunny day, which is going to be great. So the plan today is to head down to Taringa Beach, check it out, and there's a couple of other nice beaches along the way towards Smoky Bay at the Nice. And then if time permits, we'll head out to Yandaby Sand Dunes and have a play before setting up camp. We're going to camp at the caravan park in Smoky Bay tonight to stock up on some water, have a shower, and continue our way across Eyre Peninsula.
You say you don't wanna get in trouble, that you're doing fine cause you got me. I don't wanna break your little bubble, but you gotta wake up to reality. Cause I can see in your eyes, your head is full of dreams. Tears are a proof of failure, you just gotta let them flow without judgment.
Well, here we are at Talia Caves, or better known as Woolshed Cave. We've got here just nearly on high tide, so the water's coming right in, as you can see. So they're pretty spectacular, but very slippery, so be careful. Yeah, obviously it's a famous Instagram photo opportunity spot. And you see this all over Facebook and Instagram, very famous and pretty cool actually, first time being here. What do you reckon, Jacob? Don't slip there. Okay, don't slip. Seriously, you fall, you'll break your leg. Come down here and take it easy. You don't want to fall in the water.
Problems. I would never thought that you could be causing these problems. It smells so bad with eyes like these diamonds. Caution. I know I should have known. Right now you're not alone. I don't wanna get in trouble. See where you stand. I don't wanna see you crumble. To recall what we meant, all the words you never said, all the questions in my head, 'cause you're trouble, yeah.
Talia Caves. This one's only really visible at low tide. At high tide, all these rocks are over. Basically get smashed by waves. Jacob says it's too cold. So behind me here, we got the tub. It's just a few hundred metres down from Woolshed Cave. It's a big sinkhole. I don't know if you can see in the corner there. There's a like a cave. All the water forces up, and obviously it's cut out this hole in the ground over time. It's pretty cool. Smoky Bay is a lovely little town with a beautiful foreshore with green grass and a nice jetty. There's plenty on offer here with a nice pub with their beautiful pub mills and some nice cafes right on the foreshore. We popped into the local Shell garage and had a lovely curry. Jacob went and checked out the huge great white shark they got in the back room of the Shell garage. It was a record-breaking catch on 20-pound line, I believe. Jacob also heard that they can catch fish and his favourite food, calamari, off the jetty, so he tried for about an hour or two before giving up. Better luck next time, Jacob. We just made it to Point Brown, and this is famous for rock pools. It's probably the rock pool capital of South Australia, I reckon. There's half a dozen real nice ones here. Unfortunately, the weather's turned southerly, so it's pretty cool. So I'm not sure if we'll go in. What do you reckon, Jacob? You going to go in? Oh, Jacob's going to go in. Oh, good. But when you come to the car park behind me here, just walk straight down, and you can't actually see the big rock pool. So a lot of people turn right, and there's some smaller ones just around the corner here. But just walk 10 metres just behind me, just here, and I'll show you the big rock pool. Yeah, that's really deep. You can jump off the rock here. It'd be 2 to 3 metres deep. But yeah, that looks beautiful. If it was a nice sunny day, that'd be a turquoise or a real nice green. You gonna jump in, Jacob? We followed the signs out of Smoky Bay and turned right onto the Westall Loop. There's quite a lot to see along this route, and after about 20 kilometres we came to Tractor Beach. It has a nice campground with plenty of shelter from the wind and clean drop toilets. We decided to push on and stopped to check out Whistling Rock and the famous blowholes. Jacob thought they were amazing. We continued along the Westall Loop Road past the granites to Ranabee Sand Dunes. Well, here we are at Whistling Rocks, just out of Smoky Bay. If you follow the Cape Bower Road out of south of Smoky Bay, it's like a loop road, and not sure if you can hear it behind me, but yeah, it's like this is Whistling Rocks, and I was trying to explain to Jacob when we drove in here because he didn't know what a Whistling Rock sounded like. I said it sounded a bit like a freight train maybe. And we just got here and he said it sounds just like a whale, and that's a perfect description. It does sound like a whale, Jacob. We've got some big deep blowholes here.
Problems. I would never thought that you could be causing these problems. It smells so bright with eyes like these diamonds. Caution.
guys, we made it here to Smoky Bay, and what a trip it's been. From Coffin Bay, following the coast west, and you can see why the Eyre Peninsula is known as the wild west coast of South Australia. Absolutely stunning coastline. But we haven't finished our Eyre Peninsula series here. From here, we're heading inland to the red heart, or the centre of Eyre Peninsula, as there's lots to see. So until next time guys, take care and stay safe. Thanks for watching Legends. Please subscribe, hit the bell icon, which will encourage me to create more content like this. Until next time, take care, and I'll see you in the next video.